No, Flutter's not doing live comms. Flutter's doing her own run. She's just gonna do any percent though, while I do the ultimate dumb. Can y'all can hear Flutter through stream, right? When she talks. She's not talking right now, but
Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking, sorry. I'm just opening my spreadsheets.
okay, cool. Overworld bunny encounters. Okay, cool.
Speaking of experience, this may be a little silly, but how did you reset your XP tracker for every run you did? Also, thank you, Sage.
Okay. I hit the 0 button on my num key, and that's apparently my Discord mute button. My bad. Uh, did I not publish the tracker that had the macro, the reset macro in it?
There's a reset macro in this thing?
I have one on mine. I may not have published mine with it. I may have put it on separately, like, on my own. But mine has a reset macro, and if you need a reset if you want it, I'll just give you a copy of this one.
Where would the reset macro be?
The reset button is right next to the Tortured Soul column.
Okay, no, mine does not have that.
Alright, give me a sec. I will link this to you. Hold on. Let me fight One Night Stand.
I just ask because up until like I started running this game again earlier this month, I would just make a new copy of the XP and boss tracker sheet. So I had like 50 of them in my Google Drive.
Yeah, I gotcha. Hold on.
And then like last week I was like, wait, I can just restore the prior version history to when it was fresh. So I've been doing that.
Share. General access. Anyone with the link, copy link, paste link. So just make a copy of that copy, and you see on the right hand side next to Tortured Soul, there's a square that says reset.
Yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, thank you.
You should be able to just click that and then give permissions to run the macro, and then it will erase the entire thing.
Copy of a copy of EXP posture. That's how I know it's different.
Yeah, it's a copy of a copy. Is there any reason to play the 3DS version over the PS2 version, other than the extra characters and monster fights? It's a... MIDI is the style of music in the 3DS version of the game. It's a very compressed version of the music so that it fits on a 3DS cart, versus the orchestral version that you get in the PS2 version that's pretty sounding and doesn't sound like it's coming out of a Game Boy. The macro worked though, Flutter?
Yep, it worked.
Cool. But yeah.
Hi,
the
Kami.
MIDI
Good
soundtrack.
morning. Why are you awake this early?
I'm gonna do something incredibly noobish, because I think... No, I don't know if I tracked all of my encounters.
Oh.
Well, I did.
My sleep was so fucked the last 2 days. I slept, so yesterday being Saturday, I fell asleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I woke up at 7 or 8. It was 7 or 8. Fell back asleep. Woke up at 4 in the afternoon. Stayed up until like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I woke up an hour ago. It's so bad. And I need to really do something about my sleep because I have Savage and 14 next week. And I have to wake up to alarm clock.
Seeing what is being posted in chat, and the fact that Flutter is muted, all I can say is Monka S.
I was telling them about my sleep. So yesterday being Saturday, I fell asleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I fell asleep a little after I posted all that Fez stuff in the group chat we have.
Mm.
And then when I woke up next was when I messaged you about Ultimate Dragon. And I fell asleep almost immediately after again. And I didn't wake up till 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And I stayed up until 4 or 5 in the morning today, and I woke up at like 40 minutes ago.
Why do I keep... That sounds unhealthy.
Wait, today's Monday? Oh my god. I thought it was Sunday.
No, not... You definitely said something about, reset tomorrow, so you obviously knew that today was Monday.
Oh, you're so right.
As it turns out, I do have 3 children.
want. My. It's.
Kate's gonna be so upset when they find out that I had a pot lid and then that run died immediately after getting a pot lid.
Oh, 7.
Oh, 7 indeed.
But
Bruh.
I suppose.
Do you prefer Red Bull or Monster?
I am a monster person.
Do you just like the taste better?
Yeah.
I prefer...
Ultras are like...
Yeah?
Ultras are just really good. All of the Ultra flavors are really good.
I like Red Bull more, just because I like the tardiness taste of Red Bull. But Red Bull doesn't have a lot of caffeine in it, so it kind of defeats the purpose of an energy drink.
I am so caffeine intolerant because of my migraine medication that I just drink Monsters because they taste good. Also, can we talk about the fact that I got 3 straight encounters on the first floor of Waterfall Cave that were only Drakkies?
Right. Just
It was
chug
3
a 5
Drakkies
hour.
and 2 Drakkies.
I don't like the way
3
5 hour
Drakkies.
energy tastes.
Yeah, they're gross.
Did you know they make 1 hour energy? And it's like
That seems...
for daylight savings, like it's for like if daylight savings really fucks you up, that's what it's for.
That sounds stupid. Just drink a cup of coffee. Like, that's legitimately what you should do. You drink a cup of coffee. You'll be all right. You might have to go poop, but
Actually, the pink ones? I'll try pink monster. I haven't had a monster in like a very long time, just because I don't.
so, like, the
I
only
drank
ones
them a
that I
lot when I was in high school, and then out of high school, I started to hate the taste of Monster.
So don't get the green ones. Get the Ultra Zeros, and I'm gonna rank them from best to worst. Right? If you can find the passion fruit one, Ultra Passion Paradise, the best flavor. Period. And then guava is also really, really good. And then Strawberry Dreams, the pink one, is also really, really tasty.
Okay.
We'll do that. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, Emmy.
A file of Amor de Seco. What the fuck? That's insane.
That's the rare drop from a slime. It's a better strong medicine that sells for 60 gold. But it's also really convenient to have on Hero when you're fighting Squid.
That's what I was gonna save it for. Dude. I'll ask my sister, because my sister and her boyfriend go to work today. I'll see if she can pick me up a pink one for Wednesday, Thursday? Whenever we're doing this thing.
Thursday. Yeah, Strawberry Dreams. Get a Strawberry Dreams. They're really good.
Oh, so you mentioned Drakkies, like getting non-stop Drakkies in the cave. I think nothing makes me more mad than seeing slimes in the cave, like the regular blue slimes.
That is true. So it was, my first encounter was 3 Drakkies. My second encounter was 2 slimes and 2 Drakkies, and then my third encounter was 4 Drakkies.
Yeah, that slime Dracky encounter is the worst.
Alright, 2 encounters, 20 experience. Very doable. The only, like, perk to having those encounters is that they're really fast to get in and out of. That's 15. Alright, I should be able to get 5 experience in the next encounter, right? Surely it's not double Dracky down in front of the dang on crystal ball.
Adrenaline. I guess I leave the Amortis Secco in my bag till I fight the squid. Thank you,
5 herbs. Only 5 herbs on Yangi. Blah. It's a shame they don't have that sound effect on the PS2 version. They have it on the 3DS, just not on the PS2. What am I doing?
Shit, I can...
Really, he hits Yangus here? Okay, that's fine.
Dude.
Genghis doesn't miss, he dies. I don't think Genghis can miss Geyser.
I was gonna say you can miss Geyser.
I don't think so. I also didn't know that, you know, he can do 25 damage on a claw attack on hero if he has all the correct gear on. So, there's no telling. Sub 34. Right, Commander.
Ma.
But no. When it comes to monsters, I'm terrible. I buy them in bulk.
Really?
Yeah. I did double split. How did I do that? That's not an accurate split time. I'll just skip that one. Yeah, I buy them in bulk. If I go to, like, sometimes I'll go to Sam's Club and I'll buy them in the 24 packs. Because it's cheaper overall to do it that way
Then like
than
buy
if I was to
them.
buy 24 individual cans.
Yeah.
If I buy them in bulk like that, it ends up being like $1.50 per can. Instead of $3 out of the vending machine at work.
I almost put 3 points in the site.
That reminds me of that one run that I did where I put the first 3 skill points in humanity.
And got like nothing out of it.
I didn't realize that I did it until I went to go punch a Mecha Mina in with Yangus, and it did no damage when I leveled up, and I was like, wait, what? That's not right. And then I looked, and I was like, oh, that's bad. That's an error that you can't fix until after
After Calamari, right?
Calamari. And it becomes a problem because what happens if you need to outspeed?
Yeah.
You don't have that agility. My favorite monster is the Ultra Paradise Passion Fruit. Gosh, that's so good. It's so good.
I think if I have any, aside from the lack of caffeine, if I have any criticism of Red Bull, it's that it's only Red Bull. Like, there's no other Red Bull flavors.
Yeah. Like, you can get the tropical one, I guess. Where am I going? There's like isn't there like the yellow can where it's like yeah, the yellow can is like the weird tropical flavor one.
Yeah, like I've only seen the yellow can, regular, and then 0 sugar. Oh, wait, there's more to that menu than just that.
Ham Hat Witch. apparently there's this black cherry Ultra Zero monster that you can find, but they're so hard to find. I mean, Ultra Blackout or something like that.
How do you feel about Cherry Coke?
I love Cherry Coke Zero.
Maybe it was just the place I got it from, but sometimes when I get checkers, or I think someplace it's called Rallies, I got a Cherry Coke the last time I did, and it tasted awful.
They have those up there in the Great White North?
Yeah, we've got Cherry Coke here.
No, not Cherry Coke. Silly Rallies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there was not one anywhere nearby where I lived.
That's crazy.
There was nothing by where I lived.
Aw.
It was a 40-minute drive to the closest Walmart. And the next exciting thing that I could do that wasn't at my apartment or at my hotel was go to Hannaford's, which was 25 minutes away. I don't want to fight this, but I'm going to fight it because I think it's faster than just running away from it and failing. Ow, they do so much damage for no reason. My favorite is the one where you can occasionally find the cherry and vanilla mixed together, so it's cherry vanilla Coke Zero. Those are good. I need to mark 21 experience.
21.
This is not a smart encounter for me to be taking, but I'm gonna take it anyway. As long as they split damage, it's fine.
Coke has a lot of, like, abstract flavors that you won't find at, like, a store. You can find them online, but not, like, at a grocery store, typically. Four, 8, 10, 15? Bubble slimes are 5, right?
Well, slimes are 5. Bubble slimes, mechaminas, fire spirits are all the 5s. Moles are 4, Drakis are 2, slimes are 1. Devils are 7, skippers are 12. That's all of the enemies, right?
Yeah.
Well, Hammerhead is 22.
Did you say Dancing Devil?
Yeah, devils are 7 each.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why the Hammerhood in the Waterfall Cave is 22 and the rest of them are 21.
I think that's like the joke, because he says he's the strongest Hammerhood.
Is it?
Yeah, at least that's what I thought.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a valid response. 7, 5, extra water, breathings. Oh, did I tell you that my son is getting bored of Minecraft, he says. So I'm trying to get him to play other games. So we started with trying to get him to play Eco for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I think it's PlayStation 2. He didn't like that. He gets tilted at Ape Escape because it's too hard, he says. So I took my PlayStation 4 out of my room, hooked it up in the living room, and popped in Final Fantasy X, and was like, alright, play this. So I'm trying to force him to play Final Fantasy X. He's apparently gotten through the Besaid Cloister trials. So
Interesting.
Far.
I would assume that'd be like frame 1 you make your kids play, like immediately after you bring them home from the hospital, you're like, okay, play this, my crying child.
I mean, the first game that I got them to both try to play that, that wasn't Minecraft, I downloaded the My Boy emulators on both of their computers and got them each a copy of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. It was like, alright, come on. This is like the basics of the basics, yeah? Final Fantasy X reference there. Maybe have him try Dragon Quest Builder 1 and 2. I haven't even played those games.
I played 1, I never played 2, even though I'm aware 2 is a lot better than the first one. And I say this, and I loved the first one.
No, you can't start them with Crystal. You have to start them... You gotta start them where it all originated from.
Key's right. You can't go from Crystal to Red. That's like an injustice.
It's not, though.
It's only mega ass if you think about it too hard. If you, like, don't think about it too hard, it's fine.
Start where I started. I mean, I could have been a real big butthead and hooked up my Super Nintendo and was like, alright, Mario 1, let's go.
Well, if I had a kid, I'd start them on, like, PS2 GameCube games, probably. I think starting with, like, NES or SNES is a little mean. Not.
That was the reason why I was like, alright, he's gonna play Final Fantasy X, but he's not gonna play the Final Fantasy X on the PS2. I gave him the PS4 version, so it at least sort of looks better. And he won't have anything to complain about comparing PS2 to like how people don't like the HD version because it makes the characters look different. You don't have anything to go off of. I did the movement right. It's on the first. 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 1st.
It would be really hard to miss since it's 20 hours.
That is true.
Also, my last 4 encounters, 1 fire spirit, 2 fire spirit, 1 fire spirit, a fire spirit, and 2 Drakkies. I fucking love video games, man.
I mean, did you see how my run died yesterday?
I did, yeah, the same way mine did. You triple run failed from bloody hands and they murdered the shit out of you.
I triple run failed from bloody hands after an ambush and had 9 kills already.
It was pretty similar to what happened to me. It was really funny. Like, I hit the run button like 3 times. I didn't even process it was my 3rd attempt. I looked down, and then when I looked back up, everyone was dead. I was like, wait, what? How'd that happen?
One issue with older games is getting lost all the time.
For me, that's like a charm of older games that is really lost nowadays, where like nothing's a secret anymore.
Yeah, like that's the thing that my son doesn't understand about gaming. He wants the game to hold his hand the entire time and tell him exactly what to do and where to go next. But like the whole fun in video games that at least I remember was having absolutely no clue what to do and then going to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Like talking to all the NPCs. Oh, neat, that guy gave me a sword. Oh, he gave me a hint. He says that I should probably go check this guy out, or go in this direction, or maybe look in this area. Like, the whole exploring aspect of... The whole exploring thing is just not a thing anymore. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted him to play Final Fantasy X, because at least that game is super linear in a sense where there's only one way to go.
I think there's a fine line between cryptic and impossible and like being able to figure it out on your own. That's why I think starting someone or like a kid on SNES, NES games is a little mean, because those games can be cryptic as hell. Even though they're like the basic of basic games. In terms of like
Mario
how they
1.
function.
Yeah. But at least with like Mario 1 or Mario 2 or even Mario 3, you start on the left, you run right.
Yeah.
You eventually find the end if you run right far enough. Same with like Sonic and stuff.
It's funny you say that, Kitten. When I first started playing 14, I learned how to tank dungeons from TikTok videos.
But the thing is, though, Hippie, 10 did the corridor thing really, really well because it enriched the corridor with loads of story. And it made sense. And it slowly built towards the crescendo of getting to the end of the corridor. You know what I mean? Whereas 13 was just confusing as fuck. And you had absolutely no clue any of the story unless you sat down and you read an article that was 13 pages long and it took you 45 minutes to get through. You know what I mean?
I think if you complain about anything with 13, the corridor is not what you complain about with 13.
Yeah.
The issue with 13 is that 13 does not tell you how to play the game. Like, 13 has one of the best battle systems. I would tell you the best battle system in all of Final Fantasy, but it has the worst tutorial in any game known to man. It is terrible.
Yeah, the corridor had nothing to do with it. 13's story was F it, we ball. There was nothing, unless you spent so much of your time reading all of the journal entries to understand a little bit of what was going on. Nothing made sense.
Well, even then, there's some plot points in 13 that are just not done well. Like, I talk about this all the time, but Snow and Hope is literally Shinji and Ken if it was done terribly.
God damn it. I hate that reference, because it's totally true. Oh no, I'll never think of that the same way again.
I think about it all the time. I'm just like, this, I think, is the worst way you could do this. I think the only main cast of 13 I really don't like is Hope. Just because he's a whiny bitch the whole time. Snow is fine. He does go through an arc that makes him a bit more tolerable. And I don't mind everyone else. I mean, Lightning is literally just Cloud. I can't hate the lesbian. It's impossible for me to hate the lesbians, I'm sorry. And Saz is a really good character.
Saz is the quirky brown guy. Yes, Shinji and Ken from P3. You can't unsee it now. You can't think of it any other way now. Snow is Shinji, and Ken is Hope.
Yeah.
They're the same people.
They're the same people, just so much worse. And I already don't like Ken. And I hate, like, and I think Hope's infinitely worse than Ken.
The problem is now you can't unsee it. Fear it. That's the problem. Yeah, and I love Saz. Saz was fun.
What on earth?
I don't know, something about a chocobo chick coming out of a dude's afro was just a dope character design.
It's good.
Where? Didn't you?
Yikes.
It's just there.
One of my favorite scenes in 13 is, it's a flashback scene where Lightning's sister tells her she's going to marry Snow, and her response is, "Ugh, worst birthday ever." And I'm just like, Lightning, this isn't even close to the worst birthday ever scale. Stop being dramatic. I'm an FF13 apologist. It's unironically one of my favorite games. Oh, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, I should say. Specifically isolating it to 13.1, I like 13.2 and 13.3 a lot less.
13.2 and 13.3 were the mistakes.
13.3 is just Lightning fanfiction, and if you like Lightning, then you'll probably like 13.3. 13.2 has an improved combat system over 13.1, which already was a good combat system if you know how to fucking play it. The issue is that it has an infinitely worse story than 13.1 and infinitely worse main characters. And there's only 2 of them.
That's the other part. How do you mess up 2 characters? You have a game with only 2 characters. How do you mess them both up? Am I gonna regret this encounter?
I like 13 more than any of the PS1 games, except arguably 9. 9 is the only one, I think, of the PS1 games is good. But I'm not a fan of 7. I really don't like 8.
Or Senpai is crying somewhere.
I'm sorry, 8's arguably my least favorite Final Fantasy game. I used to not like 12, but that's because I played it when I was a baby. And 12 is not a baby game for babies. But when I replayed 12 a few years ago, I actually loved it.
Listen. Yes. Good.
Nice miss, Yangus. Nice miss, hero. Bro. How do I miss 2 50 tension attacks on the Family Doctor? Back to back.
Oh fuck, I forgot to kill Yangus. Oh, that was a meaty encounter.
It's strength seed on Yangus since I got a 2 on the first one.
Kingdom Hearts 3 having an FF15 parody because the dude was so salty he got booted from Final Fantasy is so funny.
Did I miss this? I missed a reference? I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 has a section where you go into, like, where you go to Toy Story World, and in the Toy Story World you go to a toy store, and there's a whole section that's just, like parroting FF15. And it doesn't make a lot of sense unless you realize that the dude just did it because he was salty. I forgot his name.
Well,
I was livid. Nomura, that's his name. Thank you. Yay, I skipped the encounter. Wow.
In Alexandria Tower?
Yeah.
You're that far already?
Yeah?
I mean, you must have not started that much later than me.
No.
Nice experience amount. I got 69 points for that encounter.
I got a 36 geyser, but that's because I had to force 2 encounters to get the XP I needed. Thank you for it.
This is awkward. If I get anything, if I get a double bunny encounter, I exact these hero's experience. So he levels up to level 8. Unless I've miscounted somewhere.
Ooh.
That's too much experience. That was 62 experience. No, 72 experience. Whatever this next encounter is, I'm taking. And if it's a level 8 hero, it's level 8 hero. Yep, level 8 hero. Whatever. It's really dangerous because... Okay. Genghis just fisted that dang on fencing fox. Holy crap. $70.89? Yeah. Went over by 30 experience.
Oh my god, another heal slime encounter. Cha-ching!
Pick up the wrong barrel twice. While I was standing in front of the barrel that I wanted to pick up, I picked up the one on the right and the one on the left without moving.
I feel like that happens to me sometimes, and I just think it's a skill issue. Like, on my part, I'm like, wow, I'm getting so skill issued. But I think this game just has weird hit detection with, like, interactables on the overworld.
All the hitboxes overlap with each other, so depending on which one you're facing more of is the one that you interact with. That's how it works. Which is why if you stand in between two barrels, you can skip both of them to get the one behind them. I can buy 2 herbs from the herb lady. Maybe she'll give me a strong medicine. So 1 in 5. Regular herb. Regular herb. Well, I lost 4 gold coins for that. Thanks, hippie. I'd like to get my I've had my YouTube channel for a long time. If you go on my YouTube channel and you go way back in the past, like 12 years ago, you'll see like old Call of Duty Black Ops 2 stuff from when I was in my early 20s. And I was trying to make it as a YouTuber then. And then even from there, you'll start seeing some like old Fortnite content from when I first started streaming on Twitch. Now it's just a dump all for all of my speedruns.
It's off. The day.
Why did my translator make me sound like Urianger? YouTube is a dump for mine speedruns.
Oh, the translator's funny.
I would love to know why it just translates sometime in Japanese and then other times in English. I still can't figure out why. Alright. Let's do this, Tickles.
You may. And I don't if the what for
My gamer lean on.
cool.
We'll talk.
Big heal, please. Nice. It's not really enough, but I think 24 is lethal, so I'm going to defend this. Yeah, it was the right call. Yeah, that's bad. Bad outspeed. Second sweep. Final hit. Need a big heal here, hero. 30. That should be enough. Unless this like high rolls. Yeah, 27's enough to survive.
That's why.
Didn't even matter because it targeted Yangus.
Alistair. You. What?
No. This has to hit Yangus now, or else I'm toast. I get out of this encounter? How do I get out of this situation now? I hope this doesn't do 26 damage to hero. Does 31, yeah. I can't even do enough damage to him because I underrolled both of the attacks so bad. Epo hands. I'll try one more time. Level 8 hero strikes again. That's why you don't want level 8 hero. It doesn't make sense that one agility affects the fight that much, but the one agility point that Hero gets between level 7 and level 8, it so affects the run. I don't know why.
I think it makes sense.
Like, you would think the math doesn't make sense why it affects it so much, because the only thing that the one agility point does is it moves your range down 1 or up 1. So your absolute bottom end is 1 agility point higher, and your top end is also 1 agility point higher. But it's still supposedly super favored that Calamari outspeeds first. But always outspeeds because he has 16 total agility. Whereas I think in that fight, Hero, if he's level 8, has like... what is it? His base is...
If I open the menu, I can check right meow. I just need an excuse to open the menu first.
Hero starts with a 6 agility, so I know that there's two levels where he doesn't get any agility. So at level 8, he's at 12, most likely. To Calamari's 16. So it's still heavily favored that Calamari outspeeds, but at 11 it shouldn't matter.
Motherfucker.
I think DQ8 is a better game. And that's mostly just because nostalgia for me.
I need to replay 11, actually. I really did not like 11 when I first played it.
I think 11's more of a fun speed run. It's too easy, though. The 11 speedrun's not a Dragon Quest speedrun, in my opinion.
What would you call it then?
He
Because,
didn't check.
Oh my god, this is exactly enough. I need 81, Hero hits 8, this is 80.
Beautiful. And it's also really good in terms of gold. Especially if one of them drops a Wayfarer's Clothes.
If one of them drops Wayfarer's Clothes, I will hiss and nut at the same time.
Over 35 gold? That's all it takes?
That's a drop. Wait, no, he hit 8. What?
You miscounted somewhere.
Where did I miscount? That sucks.
Alright, well now you can check what his level 8 agility is when you go to heal.
I got scammed.
You can also see how much experience you went over.
815? He also has 14 agility at 8.
Is it 14? Okay, so then it makes... So he has 13 agility. He has 13 agility at level 7. Because you only get 1 agility between the two. So 13 agility to Calamari's 16.
I'm transferred. Anything's possible.
She's got a point. What about Draconian mode? Stronger enemies speedrun? So, like...
I don't like Draconia mode in DQ11.
Doey has done the hard mode, essentially, speedruns, and it doesn't change the run so much other than you have to grind more. And, like, that's what it all comes down to. When it comes to the Draconian modes, it's like, alright, well, instead of fighting Tricky Devil at level 6, you fight him at level 8.
That's probably why I didn't enjoy DQ11, because my first play was on Draconia mode, and it just felt... it didn't feel hard, it just felt grindy.
But to be fair, right, most Dragon Quest games, the solution for I can't beat this fight is grinds. Right? Like, DQ8, for example. Man, I can't beat Dual Magus. My characters are level 22, 23. What do I do? Well, you probably could. It'd be way easier if you just fought a whole bunch of encounters and got to Angelo level 30, so he has multi-heal, and then problem solved.
Yeah, I don't think most people on a casual play are doing that, though. I also did not pick up Jess's dress.
You know, it's not a requirement. It's just, it's 3 holy waters if you don't end up selling it.
Yeah,
But
I didn't
if you got...
need it. I'll pick this up, though.
But I mean, you got what appeared to be a bunch of foxes, so
Yeah.
you should be pretty well endowed in money.
Well, my money is good. It's...
I mean, you just profited off that Moonward bulb.
Yeah.
It's a 5 gold profit right there.
Wait, you're right. This lady's scamming herself. The only way to play Nocturne is TDE? I think the only way to speedrun Nocturne is TDE. I think the other Nocturne speedruns are significantly less interesting / fun than TDE. Though I think on a casual play, you can do not TDE and be fine.
I don't know. I think Day's All Magatama's run was pretty funny.
If I have any complaint about Nocturne, I think it's the extra content in Nocturne is like nothing. Though I do think it's funny that, because like, I used to get, when I ran Nocturne a lot, I used to get asked like, why isn't there like an all bosses category for Nocturne? And it's because we fight almost all of them, and there's no boss in the game that's harder than Lucifer. Lucifer is the super boss of Nocturne, which I don't think a lot of people realize.
Yeah. I mean, the only other bosses that you could fight is the... What's that temple called? Where you fight all
Bishamonten?
Yeah, the Bishamonten temple. And all of those guys.
There's those guys, there's the Key brothers. If you really want to get specific, we skip Samael. But that fight's just stupid, so it's like nothing.
We also skipped the triple angel fight.
Well, for that, it's you do one or the other. You can't do both. Like, we could fight Samael on the run if we really wanted to, since TDE overrides all endings. But, like, if we fight Mononofo, we can't also fight the Archangels. So I need to lock in. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Laser in. Hope so.
Back to the sea with you, evil creature.
Did you remember to put the Amoseko on?
Mm-hmm. I used it. Came in really helpful.
Yeah. See, if you didn't have to use it, then... So, like, if I get an Amoseko drop, I never get the, Jessica's Clothes. Because it's essentially the same gold.
Yeah. So 123 flat calamari.
Not the
If
worst.
if my geyser was better, like I could have saved like a minute plus on geyser if I didn't force 2 encounters. I don't know, my waterfall cave XP has just felt awful my last few runs.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can improve on for your early game. Because, like, calamari should be in the 116 to 118 range.
Yeah.
Nice crit. But without, like, sitting down and actually looking at everything piece by piece, I couldn't actually tell you what could be done.
I have ideas. One of them's my movement in Fairbury. That town's actually kind of a pain in the ass to navigate. I will be right back. Bathroom break.
You know,
KS has such a hate boner for Yangus right now, holy crap.
I didn't know. That's... Look, I would... If you're... Well, this is
What?
still.
You know what strats I miss the most? I miss Ashikawa's old route.
Sword hero with kings.
Metal Slash. Metal Slash, yeah, and Kings.
I'm
That was a
actually
fun route.
that was such a good route. I'm so upset we found the out of bounds like 2 months later.
Yeah. It was such a it was such a fun route. Like, just the idea of keeping the Cypress stick from early game to put on Hero so he can Metal Slash with a wood stick was funny. It was so funny to me.
Aye, aye.
All good things must come to an end.
Bro, I wish it stayed. We had the fucking 8 LMS in Trode route for like 4 years, and then Ashikawa's route, we had it for less than like not even a tenth of that time.
Yeah. 10 LMS Trodan was legitimately 5 years. They started in 19, ended in 24.
On that note, I cannot believe we farmed 10 liquids in Trode for 5 years.
Not we, I. I was the only one doing things then.
I mean, Vinny did it for a while. It took him
And yeah,
like,
then
a hot
Vinny
bit.
got the record and quit, and I was chasing behind him forever because I knew it was beatable. But I was unsuccessful in luck. IRL luck stat was not high enough. Dude, OKS has such a hate boner for Yangus right now. I love it.
I fought him, his attack pat. The first time I fought him, he hit Yangus 4 times. The second time I fought him, he hit Hero 4 times. Actually, I should pick up extra. Shoutouts to best item in the game, the pointy hat. This item never leaves our side, baby.
It is the helmet that Yangus wears during the fight with Rapthorn. Yeah, elevating shoes are good. There's only one way to get it, though.
Isn't it the fucking rare drop from a king?
No. The only way to get elevating shoes is to get the rare drop from a liquid, which is the happy hat, and then synthesize it. You can also get a happy hat from Princess Minnie if you get enough mini medals. Nice herb.
I wonder if the elevating shoes would get you a level in the speed run if you got it, if you got it. during the grind.
So, like, you wouldn't have time to synthesize it. That's the problem.
I thought you could just natty get it.
The elevating shoes? No. They're only...
Is 3 chain
crafting
9s? Is 3 chain 9s a fine encounter?
I mean, it's slow if you don't have the boomerang, but it's safe. That's like the downside to it. Definitely do it.
Wiki is lying, says it can be dropped or made. I swear you could get it from a drop.
I have the book. I'll check the book here in a second.
Also, since you gave me the idea, I put the dagger on Jessica, like, when you get it. And it actually kind of feels better to use than the whip, I'm not gonna lie. If you get a defense drop with Helm Splitter, it's...
Yeah.
It's like 6-7 damage a hit.
6-7.
6-7.
My kids, they won't let that go.
Oh, your kids say it? Oh my god.
It's terrible.
Dude, people in my raid static say it, and I want to shoot myself.
So, according to this, elevating shoes are made with fishnet stockings and a happy hat. Also, I did not count how much experience I just got. $144. Oh, I did count right.
I'm just saying, you could either...
Okay, I lied. Elevating shoes do drop as a rare drop from the liquid metal zone.
Oh, so the happy hat is the normal
The
drop?
common?
Oh.
The wiki's right. Key was wrong.
Okay. I think you can trust wikis that aren't the SMT wiki exactly. Just because the SMT wiki loves spreading misinformation. And then when we try to fix it, they uncorrect it. The FE wiki? I wouldn't know.
$21 experience into encounters. Surely can be done, right?
You don't want
That's
to give
14
them
of them.
but throwing accusations about. Oh, I get it. You're with him.
I'm gonna risk hero at 9 HP to get 7 experience. I regret life choices. I'm gonna run away from this encounter and force another one. Need 7 experience? How about a skipper, a fire spirit, and a Draki together?
That's it. That's it. Come on, give him a good fist. Anyway.
Oh my god, I got the boxer shorts.
The next. Out of. Gave.
I totally don't regret my decision now. Flutter!
I'm here. What's up?
It happened.
Did you run get
Needed
validated?
It's super validated.
Oh?
I needed 7 experience in order to have enough to be done. It gave me an encounter of a fire spirit, a boot, and a Draki, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna skip this. Got 2 dancing devils immediately afterwards. And I got validated.
Crazy.
I got the box. We're gaming.
I want.
Heal him this turn.
Very well.
I hate that made me laugh.
72. Nice dodge, Yangus. God, I love you. He dodged a claw attack.
Easy.
He's gaming so hard right now, it's not even funny.
Yes.
Alright, 13 and 7
So,
kills here.
cross-
12 and 8. 8 from Yangus. 8 from Yangus. I miscounted somewhere. 7 killed. I guess the first attack that Yangus did wasn't 7, it was 8.
Listen,
What me?
I-
Uh,
you.
You know,
But it.
I don't know why I find this so entertaining that Locker and Hippie are having a conversation, but Locker's in your chat and Hippie's in mine. I don't know why I find it so entertaining.
It's the power of
I just
multi-chat.
pictured two people on opposite sides of the fence, just yelling at each other.
I don't think
That
it's
was
in
perfect.
your notes, but do you equip the Templar's Ring to Hero?
Yeah,
Maybe I missed it.
I do.
I'll double
It's
check.
not a big thing if you don't. It's +5 attack, +5 strength. But the only reason why you would do it is because he's not wearing an accessory anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, neat. He has 5 extra strength, which means he may do 2 extra damage. Because strength conversions in this game are really dumb. Strength and resilience conversions make no sense. Because of the way that ranges work. And I guess, I mean, what else? Does it give resilience?
I swear it said it gave defense. When I open the menu again, I can do a double take.
It's 5 defense.
Oh my god. Hero's gonna die.
That's all it is. It's 5 defense. So it reduces 1 point of damage. So the Mega 10 wikis that mostly were affected, I believe, was like the Nocturne and the SMT for like the actual
Nocturne.
SMT games.
Yeah, it's wrong about some things with Fez. I know that for sure. I'm trying to remember what. But the PS2 games are the most notorious.
Yeah.
Oh, PS2 and 4. But there's actually not, like, in terms of what we know about, like, E3, for example, we know very little about SMT4, just because I don't think anyone's, like, actually deep dove into the code and programming of SMT4 like we have with P3 or Nocturne.
Yeah. Who was it that did a lot of the data compiling? Marco?
Marco started it, and then Faye's done a lot with more of the modern games. And then he started with P5 and kind of just cascaded down to like DDS and P3 or whatever. Because Atlas loves reusing code from like across all of their games. Like from like the PS2 games to now. So it's actually not too hard to like backwards read code to see what was happening. Actually making sense of it is a completely different thing, because the way Atlas codes their games are, you would swear that chimpanzees coded their games.
Less work can still sell game for full price, even though I didn't have to do this much work. Yay,
We love de
capitalism.
novo.
Why are you okay, there, I ambushed them. I will fight you because I ambushed you. Why are two bunnies here, though? There's two spiked hairs directly in front of the slime chest. The slime earring chest.
I just wanted to say hi.
Ow. I can't believe I
Holy
won.
shit. That's a lot of money bags.
100 gold.
Yes,
I
keep
think I have
casting
a clip.
fizzle.
I think I have a clip where I found 5 bags once. Inside the abbey. And I, like, almost had an aneurysm.
Something that's nice, that's possible with this route, that wasn't possible before, is when you're walking to Dawn Mole, finding like 6 money bags in an encounter. As it's like 600
Yeah.
gold.
Especially for the way that I have to do Ultimate Dragon, I actually kind of need that encounter to show up. Because of how tight my money route is. It also sucks because I have to use the garter that I find in Trodain instead of equipping it to Jessica. I have to immediately put it in the alchemy pot.
Make one.
You remember back in the day we used to buy the hunter's bow for Angelo before Trap Walks?
Yeah.
And you mix the hunter's bow with the garter to make Eros bow, which you sell for like 7,000 gold or some crazy number like that.
Yeah.
And your step route is kind of tight to get that to work. Because then you take that money and when you're in near Argonia, when you're trying to go to like the Mystical Spring, that tent that's right there, there's a shop there where you can buy Dream Blades. You buy 2 of them for this route, so you make 2 Ring of Awakenings for Angelo, or not for Angelo, but for Yangus and for Hero, so that evil Jessica is less evil. Or no, it's 1. It's 1 Dream Blade, excuse me.
The enemy is
there.
defeated.
5 there. 1 here.
Six.
I think I kind of want to start doing a different strategy for Tortured Soul the next time I start doing world record attempts for any percent that the Japanese community does.
What would that be?
They skip that. They skip this grind. They skip that grind completely. They just go.
Really?
They do not get accelerate for Tortured Soul. They just fight him at level 9.
They just YOLO? Like, how does this work?
They full send it, yeah.
That's crazy. Please don't kill him. I don't want to go back. Okay, we're good. Actually, we're nice crit. We're so not good. Never mind, we're good again. Hi, Faye. Thank you for the resub.
Crab dance.
We're just talking about you, actually. Ow. Dude. Love. I love turn one sizzle.
Best of it. It's almost as fun as turn one backup call. If you turn one backup calls, I just burn both 5 tensions immediately.
Well, turn
To
two
take out.
sizzle.
I think my movement's bad. It was fine.
A really good turn for backup call. Holy shit, 3 sizzles.
There's a spam like that. No, we're not fighting you, thank you. I don't want to fight 5 beetle boys.
That's...
Yeah. If he backup calls and I'm only at 5 tension, what I normally will do is I will throw the boomerang and then parallax Steven. So that way you're at least not getting the down tension anymore.
This kills the skeleton. If Yangus doesn't down tension, we kill him next turn anyway? Because if I kill Steven now, there's a chance he just backup calls again, and then I'm fucked. I'm not talking to you, by the way. I'm talking to myself.
No, you're fine.
Cool. Thank you, Ray. That fucker's dead. I don't know, 3 sizzles, 2 backup calls is pretty horrendous, but we didn't get down tensioned, so I'll take it. If I didn't take those 2 extra encounters, I would have saved time. But I think the gold was too good to pass up.
Extra money that you can have for the holy waters just seems beneficial. It's kind of the other reason why I think the Japanese are crazy for not going for that grind to level 10.
Yeah.
Is because like the money that you get for that helps supply your holy waters for the grind. Maybe it's just because they like do the grind in 2 sections or 2 parts guaranteed.
Yeah, like how we used to do it.
Hey Kekmo. Thanks for the good luck. Also, by the way, I did mention this. I was totally confused when I woke up and saw all that Fez stuff in the group chat.
Just felt like talking about it because I thought it was interesting when I found that stuff out. No one responded, so I was just like, I guess it wasn't as interesting as I thought. A lot of it's like not too useful information.
The only time that tired really matters is the first grind.
It only really matters really early on. Past that,
I,
being tired isn't something that really affects you. It could affect you for the grind you do after, like, for not Dionysus, the one after, where you fight the encounters with Noelek Kali. It could affect you there, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It was more interesting for me to find out, because I thought the stamina system in Fez was more arbitrary and random than what it's coded to be. But knowing that there's like an actual like structure and system for it actually is interesting. Especially knowing your stamina only depletes on battle wins. I thought it depleted per battle, not just victories.
I mean, I would imagine it makes sense because unless it was like hard coded to
Who is?
you always have
Come
one
in.
stamina left if you escaped on an encounter that was supposed to make you tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They won't. Unless.
I also didn't write this down, but this is just something you can assume by just playing. All your party members have individual stamina meters that vary between party members. Like Yukari has the lowest stamina pool out of anyone. And then the max, I think, is Akihiko.
What?
It would make sense that he would have the highest stamina since he is the athlete.
It's either Akihiko or Aigus.
I guess would also make sense to have the highest stamina since she's, you know,
Yeah.
Thought you.
Hi, Court Senpai. Surely I get past Calamari this time, right? Because Cord Senpai is here. He'll bring me the luck that I need.
Good. Now.
Alright, now you have to be honest, Flutter. Which one's the better emote? Grandmaster Pang Bonk or Flutter B?
I like yours. I just like how cute it is. Mine's more of like you've been bad bonk. Yours has more applicable situations.
Come. If I could.
I think it's mine. Mine's only really good because it's animated.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a reskin of an already existing meme.
Sorry.
Well, I'm stupid.
That's all. Look, I must. And besides.
He woo.
What's your game, eh? First you rat on us for something we ain't done, and then you come and help us.
It is true. There's too many times where that emote is just perfect. Luca stare.
My Twitch statistics support this. It's stare is by far my most used emote. I need to check what my second most used emote is.
I would imagine it's pout.
I'll check, actually. I want to change pout. I want to keep the emote the same, but change the character.
Why? I don't like it. I don't know. Larpus Lurk is a good one. And plus, Naoto Vibe shouldn't be your most used emote anymore. It should be Matador. 'Cause the
Matador
emote is so good.
It's goated. Whoever made that one cooked with that one.
That was Pika did that. Freedom's artist.
Exquisite stew, my liege.
It was funny when I was having conversations with him to try to like get it made. When I was like, "Hey, this is what I want. Can you make it happen?" And they were like, yeah, definitely." So you want it to look like this? And he showed me the original, and I was like, exactly.
Doesn't.
That's bad. Okay, I ran away from it. I got a
Yep.
triple Gabby encounter on the beach.
Yabby. Oh, one of the runs I did earlier, like early last week, on my way to on my way to Family Doctor, I ran into singular Man of War, and I'm like, wait, is this... Did I remember the name of the enemy wrong? I guess this is it. And then I fought it thinking it was Family Doctor.
I can't say that I'm not surprised.
Vulcan Law is really, really good.
But you.
Be right back.
All my friends' emotes have are great. This is such a scary encounter, but the bunnies are up front, so I can fight it. What? That didn't kill the bunny? Whatever. Yeah, that was 102 experience. It's so dumb. I'm done with experience. Off of that one encounter. The only reason why it works is because the bunnies are up front. If the bunnies were in the back of the formation, then that is not a fight you could take. Now I just have to escape from everything, get to the life seed, and get the port prospect. Yeah, Family Doctor didn't troll, which is really helpful. This is scary as... That's such a scary encounter. That's even better experience, though. That's death. Quad bunnies. It'll be a 107 entry if I run away from this encounter. Yeah, we're good.
If it
Low 107 entry is good. Use the life seed, please, Key.
so
Selja was closed for sure. Actually, no, I can just sell Wayfarer's clothes. I forgot. And I can buy a singular herb from Herb Lady. She gave me an antidote. Scammed. Well, technically it's neutral. All right, time to lock in. Ooh, tickles. With the outspeed turn 1. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Yangus with the double outspeed, holding the axe. If this hits Yangus, we're fine. No, we're not good. I need to... I can just go for it. Good. Big heal from me yet. Big heal from this, please.
Hi, Flo. Yeah, I forgot.
She's trying her best, Flo. Most of the time.
Listen, my Sunday basically didn't exist. Also, Flo, what you sent me? Very good out of 10. I checked, I just couldn't respond.
Thank you for the bailout, Calamari. Appreciate it. What are y'all doing? Perfect calamari fight. Wow, this is actually like super fast.